Sharing sweet treats builds a protective bond between us.
Sudden disruptions often reveal the fragility of established order. Rebellion against order manifests through these dark, messy stains.
Hidden treasures always require a curious heart to unlock.
Imagination transforms ordinary objects into powerful tools for justice.
Thrill-seeking behavior often masks a deeper desire for escape.
Superior technology provides a panoramic perspective on life's chaos.
Vandalism is a desperate attempt to control one's environment. Chaos brings joy to those who find beauty within.
Even the strongest flames must eventually face the darkness.
The chaotic trail of laundry symbolizes the disruption of domestic peace.
Mechanical failure serves as a metaphor for the inevitable end of recklessness.
Justice descends from above, trapping the agent of chaos in his tracks.
Purification begins with a forceful stream, washing away the remnants of mischief.
Restoring the pristine state of things requires a powerful, focused intervention.
The return to purity highlights the victory of order over visual pollution.
Consequences are felt most when the fruits of labor remain out of reach.
A peaceful resolution is found in the warmth of a shared sunset.
Breaking the barrier of innocence leads to a world of stolen playthings.
Greed manifests as a frantic collection of items that don't belong to him.
The thrill of the escape momentarily blinds him to the coming justice.
A victim's grief highlights the real-world cost of selfish, chaotic actions.
Cracking the shell of potential reveals a powerful new tool for pursuit. Technological evolution provides the speed necessary to bridge the gap with crime.
The hunter becomes the hunted as the pursuit shifts into high gear. Parallel paths of conflict collide on the open road of destiny's choice.
Agility and precision are tested when the path to escape narrows significantly.
Restoration and confrontation happen simultaneously in the cycle of justice and order.
The weight of stolen goods eventually slows down even the fastest fox.
True justice involves laboring to repair the damage one has caused others.
Escaping labor leads to a new height of colorful, airborne mischief.
Releasing purple haze disrupts the urban flow with a toxic aesthetic.
Dominating the skyline, he celebrates a temporary victory over the city.
Preparedness is the first defense against an unseen, colorful environmental threat.
The silent city sleeps under a blanket of artificial, purple-tinted tranquility.
Strategic ventilation becomes the primary weapon against the spreading purple chaos. Harnessing the wind restores clarity to a world clouded by mischief.
Fragile bubbles prove stronger than steel when capturing a fleeing rogue. Nick drives through the snow, his cold heart seeking warmth through theft.
Cozy dogs enjoy the heater, unaware that comfort attracts envious predators.
A cold gaze through the glass reveals the calculated intent of theft.
Magnetic force becomes a tool for greed, breaking the cabin's peaceful warmth.
The stolen warmth flies away, leaving a trail of shattered glass behind. Confusion turns to alarm as the dogs witness their comfort being stolen. The thief vanishes into the blizzard, leaving only coldness in his wake.
Desperate paws seek help, proving that technology bridges the gap for justice.
The call to action vibrates, signaling a new mission for the cats. The urgency of the call ripples through their quiet afternoon.
A hidden spark of magic waits within the dusty workshop.
Transformation turns a simple egg into a vessel for justice.
Red streaks across the white landscape in a desperate race. Determination burns bright, even in the heart of a blizzard. A fragile bridge stands between the thief and his escape. The weight of greed finally breaks the path to freedom. Gravity claims the stolen warmth as the bridge disappears below. A leap of faith carries the heroes over the abyss.
The landing is smooth, but the mission is far from over.
Cold reality sets in as the thief faces his icy consequence.
Descending into the dark, they bring light to the frozen depths.
A broken heater symbolizes the shattered dreams of a greedy fox. Magic mends what malice broke, restoring the warmth of the world.
Securing the cargo ensures that comfort returns to its rightful home. Towing the sun back home, they defy the winter's cruel bite. The cabin's silhouette promises a warm end to a cold journey.
Warmth returns, proving that kindness is the strongest shield against winter.
Justice is served cold, while the innocent bask in golden heat. High-tech cockpits provide a false sense of absolute moral superiority. Excessive force reveals the true insecurity of a desperate predator. Explosive disruptions shatter the quiet rhythm of the countryside's soul. The fall of innocence marks the peak of unchecked airborne aggression.
Petty theft disguised as a grand operation defines his character. Engines roar as the thief flees the scene of his crime. Humble machinery stands in stark contrast to the high-tech chaos.
Nature's voice cries out against the mechanical intrusion of peace.
Panic is a contagious reaction to the shadow of impending doom.
A desperate call for help links the farm to the city.
Old technology rings with a modern, vibrating sense of urgent alarm.
Fear travels through wires, igniting a hero's deep and righteous anger.
Breaking the shell of potential releases a sudden storm of power.
Magic and machinery merge to create the ultimate airborne aerial predator.
A small pilot commands a machine built for absolute, unwavering justice. The sky becomes a battlefield where speed meets tactical, cold precision.
True strength is measured by the gentleness shown to innocent victims.
Arrogance is a blindfold that hides the coming of swift retribution.
Precision targeting ensures that no rogue can escape the long law.
A web of light entangles the wings of chaotic, selfish rebellion.
The energy net constricts, forcing the jet into a controlled, rapid descent.
Justice awaits on the ground as the rogue pilot meets his fate.
Behind bars, the fox realizes that mischief carries a very heavy price.
Harmony returns to the farm, proving that compassion always defeats cold aggression.
A new chaos erupts as a heavy armored vehicle smashes through glass.
Rainbow glue floods the floor, turning a sweet shop into a sticky trap.
Gluttony leads the fox to consume the very chaos he created earlier.
Stick rainbow residue traps the innocent, halting the city's natural, rhythmic flow.
A heartbroken panda shopkeeper weeps for his ruined, colorful, and sweet empire.
The armored truck flees, leaving a trail of vibrant, sticky destruction behind.
The panda's call for help echoes through the digital void of despair.
Heroes respond when the sticky residue of chaos threatens the city's peace.
A new potential waits within the shell, ready to cleanse the world.
Light air rival maiden.
Speed becomes a liquid force, cutting through the vibrant mess of rebellion.
The Red Rescuer roars, carrying the weight of a mother's protective justice.
The pursuit intensifies as high-tech agility meets the heavy burden of vandalism.
Purification is a high-pressure stream, erasing the colorful scars of the past.
Recklessness eventually leads to a dead end, where the sticky trap closes.
Gratitude blooms in the aftermath, while the rogue faces his final containment.
Forced labor serves as a rehabilitative path toward understanding the value of creation.
Mastering the art of sweetness requires patience that a chaotic mind often lacks. True redemption is found when the agent of chaos contributes to the community's joy.
Destructive power reveals a total lack of empathy for others' peace.
Fear is the natural response to overwhelming and unchecked mechanical force.
Greed drives the fox to find value within his own destruction. A quick getaway is the thief's only effective defense mechanism.
Going underground symbolizes a deeper descent into criminal and selfish behavior.
Justice follows even into the darkest and most hidden places.
Confined spaces amplify the intensity of this high-speed, underground conflict.
Sabotaging infrastructure creates a catastrophic and immediate threat to the public. Uncontrolled elements mirror the fox's own chaotic and untamed nature.
True heroes adapt their tools to meet any environmental challenge.
Nature's overwhelming fury eventually humbles even the most arrogant of thieves.
Mercy remains the ultimate strength, defining a true hero's noble heart.
Rescue serves as the first difficult step toward a long redemption. Law and order return to restore balance to the flooded, broken valley.
Rebuilding what was broken heals both the soul and the wounded city.
Cooperation effectively replaces the cold isolation of a criminal, lonely mind.
Unity stands as the final shield against any future rising chaos. A new dawn follows the darkness of a selfish and rebellious path.
Destructive tools often mask a deep-seated and dangerous inner boredom. Every cut into nature represents a severing of vital communal ties. Laughter in the face of ruin reveals a deeply fractured moral compass.
Innocence is the first witness to the scars of mindless vandalism.
A small voice can resonate with the frequency of absolute justice.
Panic turns a calculate heist into a desperate, clumsy scramble.
Oversized vehicles are often used to overcompensate for personal failures.
The predator's image is captured by the unwavering gaze of law. Modern heroes utilize connectivity to summon the forces of order.
High-tech cockpits empower small heroes to face massive, chaotic threats effectively.
Controlled drifting demonstrates the precision required to navigate through urban chaos.
Defying gravity symbolizes the ultimate triumph of agility over brute, heavy force. Unchecked momentum inevitably leads to a violent collision with natural, solid barriers.
Sudden deceleration forces a reckless mind to face the physical reality of failure.
Inescapable containment is the final destination for those who choose a lawless path.
The click of handcuffs marks the definitive end of a selfish, destructive spree. Shared victory strengthens the bond between different forces working for common good.
Hidden potential often waits in the dirt for those seeking a new beginning. The glowing seed reflects a spark of hope in Nick's weary eyes.
Magical growth proves that even a prison yard can become a garden.
Abundant fruit symbolizes the sweet rewards of a reformed and patient heart.
A final sunset celebrates the enduring harmony of a united, colorful community.
Nick floats high, proving that even the sky isn't safe from greed.
Breaking the glass ceiling of ethics leads to a high-altitude heist.
Heavy burdens of stolen wealth require a strong, mechanical anchor. Laughter echoes in the clouds as the thief claims his heavy prize.
A victim's call for help rises faster than any balloon.
The signal of distress activates the city's most agile protectors.
Cracking the shell of potential reveals a new, airborne solution.
Blue flames ignite a pursuit that defies the laws of gravity.
Speed becomes a sharp blade, cutting through the thief's escape.
Nick descends slowly, his colorful parachute a target for the law.
The click of justice echoes, grounding a fox who flew too high.
Restored wealth brings relief, proving that order eventually triumphs over theft.
A united front celebrates, their sign a beacon for a loyal community.
Alice targets infrastructure, a ticking clock threatening the valley's very lifeblood. Laughter precedes the blast, the thief fleeing his own manufactured disaster.
The dam breaks, a wall of water mirroring the Red Fox's chaotic intent. Innocent lives flee the deluge, the real-world cost of reckless vandalism. Digital SOS bridges the gap between crisis and rescue.
Heroes are always connected to the heartbeat of the city.
Potential energy requires a decisive strike to manifest into reality.
Engineering meets magic to create a vessel for absolute salvation.
Aerial perspective reveals the true scale of the environmental disaster.
Ground support ensures no victim is left behind in the tide. A single line becomes the only hope for the stranded innocent. Bravery is descending into the abyss to pull others toward light.
The touch of a savior restores faith in a broken world.
Collective survival is the ultimate victory over a selfish, chaotic act.